Morning all, Onigato here with Oni in the garden, and we're going to start again in the backyard on the pots. So, I can't remember if I told you guys last week, but this pot is currently carrots. Sowed them out about a week ago, actually last Monday, so yes. This cantaloupe is trucking along. It's getting cooler here, so I don't know how much longer that's going to last, but for now, it's doing its thing. These beans are moving very nicely along. That pod should be harvestable soon. Fortunately, I did find another packet of seed in my case for the garden beans, like those, and yay. The aloe is, well, doing its aloe thing, and this bok choy here might actually survive for once, finally. Still haven't decided what I want to do with these other pots. Really honestly don't know right at the moment, because, you know, it's kind of one of those things that it's getting a little too cool to do any kind of new planting, except for fast growers. And yeah, so back here, what's left of back here, I got a couple more pods that I'm expecting to turn into seed for me, which is good. And that's about it, honestly. I got some other stuff there, but it's all dying. Compost is just grody because it's compost, among other things. And yeah, backyard pretty much a dead zone right now. It's getting just a little too cool, and the clay is just too heavy, too messy, so I'm not doing anything back here for a little while. Not until I can get side garden set up, and that's not going to happen until spring at least. Alright, so now for the front yard. Temperatures haven't dropped below, I'd say, the mid 60s yet, so is that actually, that might just be a tomato, finally. I kind of hope so. That'd be like the first and only tomato we got out of this plant, but hey, better late than never. Let's see what else. Lettuces are springing up really nicely now, and the mustard greens are doing quite well. The chives and green onions that were donated have apparently died off. I don't even know when that happened. It just kind of happened. So yeah, cantaloupe over here, still no real signs of actual fruit, but one can hope. I have plans come spring to basically build a bee box. Native species of bees around here in central Texas are singletons, solitaries. So they don't really like to hang out with others, but so they don't form communal nests, they don't form good honey sources and that kind of stuff, neighbors moving through. But at the same time, they are pollinators, and pollinators is kind of something I need. So yeah, if I build a good bee box, maybe I'll get some good bees. Over in the other bed, this pepper here, not doing spectacularly well, doesn't seem to like the transplant, but it's better than it was looking last night, so it's still living. These, I've got, let me see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I got just shy of a dozen already. Dozen fruit that are really good, and some more buds up there. So you can just kind of see those here. Some of those will actually form, some of them won't. But I'm thinking, really starting to think this might be just a serrano, which I'm all for. Add that to the pepper rack, as it were. So there's that. But yeah, neither of the transplants is doing very well. Now, one thing that I do have going on back here, bed looks a little bit dry today, but I'll just water it down here in a little bit. This somewhere in here, I can't tell you exactly where, there's a couple of them actually spots, there are more of those bush beans. Like I said, I found several of this. I found a packet of the seeds of the bush beans, and well, we have little ones. Little ones make messes. Messes get swept out. That'll compost down eventually. So I've got some bush beans in here. I've got some basil, I think right underneath where those Cheerios are, right there. And yeah, there's that. So let's see, I told you guys about the flower bed. It's all planted out. Doesn't look like much right now. Sorry about that. Because it is autumn, the front tree has decided to well, drop all of its leaves. So as a result, several of the beds are getting a little bit full, but they'll mulch down very nicely. I'll be mowing later today, so I'll have some grass clippings and leaf mulch to throw into the box. But that's pretty much where we sit. Sunflowers are dying, albeit slowly. Once they do die, I'll be able to harvest the seeds off of them. Haven't gotten anything really useful off of any of the smaller heads. And that's pretty much it. Talk to you all later.